Coming up, a drunk raccoon, a bear with a taste for electricity, and a reporter who got dive-bombed mid-broadcast. Plus, the world's fastest garden shed. Yep, you heard that right. All this and more on This Week in Weird, brought to you by TTG.
The Talking Goose, bringing you the less serious side of the news. Now, your host, the Goose.
Welcome back to This Week in Weird, brought to you by TTG. I am the Goose. And to my left is the co-host, better known as Rich. Now, we've got the lighter side of the news lined up for you this week. The kind of stories that make you just laugh, scratch your head, or shake it in disbelief.
Shake it in disbelief, baby. And I'll walk you through the details while Greg does something off camera. Let's dive in.
All right, first up, we have a masked bandit who broke into Virginia liquor store and went on a booze-filled rampage and passed out in the bathroom.
Animal Control in Hanover County responded to an ABC liquor store after a raccoon broke in, knocked bottles off shelves, and sampled the goods. The critter was found drunk and snoozing in the bathroom. Officers said it was uninjured, just hungover, and later released it back into the wild.
Okay, so you know what I got to say is in the two years we've been doing this, right? It's always been bears, and it's always been raccoons, right? Is it me?
Sometimes goats.
Sometimes goats, yeah. But is it me, or do like the badgers and the foxes and the other cuddly creatures in the forest? They have their act together.
Yeah. What does the fox say?
He doesn't say much because of the fact he doesn't get on any of these stories.
He doesn't go and get drunk in the local liquor store.
I mean, and the video of this is which will come up while I'll play it for you guys while he's reading it. But the video of this is the shop owner walks into the restroom, and there's this raccoon passed out on the floor. And there's other pictures in there about the you can see the bottles all broken along the aisle that they knocked off, and the raccoon probably lapped it up or something, thinking, oh hey, this is pretty darn good.
Let's have a little Jack here.
Yeah,
a little tequila.
But like a college student, they get horribly drunk, they pass it in the bathroom.
Did he hurl in the toilet?
He
was in the bathroom.
Yeah, he could have. I mean, that's very good. Very good point there. I mean,
did he pass out in a pool of his own vomit?
Oh God! What sick, twisted things goes through the co-host's mind?
You don't want to know. Or maybe inquiring minds do. But
we always like a good Arizona story. So up in northern Arizona, one bear decided the best view in town was from a utility pole.
Utility crews in Cochise County spotted a bear perched high on a power pole. Traffic was stopped while workers carefully de-energized the lines. The bear eventually climbed down and safely wandered off, leaving locals with quite a story to tell.
Okay, so Cochise County, that's what, Flagstaff, I think?
No, yeah, you might be
right. I think it is
Flagstaff.
I think Mojave's is Kingman and
Gila County is Flagstaff, I think.
No, Gila's way down south.
No, Gila, well, okay, anyways, so, we have a bear that goes into a grocery store in Pima County. Mm-hmm. Well, that's Tucson.
That's Tucson. That explains it all, guys. Tucson, okay? So you have the bear that goes into the grocery store in Tucson, and now we have a bear that's climbing a power pole. I'm going to have to give it to the bears in northern Arizona, guys. A little bit smarter. And why do I say that? Because, a bear would climb up a tree. What was a power pole at one time?
A tree.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a good thing they de-energized the poles, or everybody up there would have had bear nuggets for lunch.
Well, so I mean, I know you're a connoisseur of Arby's. Have you had the steak nuggets?
Not recently. No, not that I haven't eaten Arby's in a long time.
Yeah, well, they came out with steak nuggets. They're like chicken nuggets. They're not breaded. They're just little chunks of steak.
Gonna have to try that.
I did. I did. It is going to become my new regular whenever they come out with them at Arby's. Like at McDonald's, the McRib. Every time the McRib comes out, I got to go have one. At least one.
You remember, Tony? This is not meat. Do not eat this.
Yes. Well, it's probably something that classifies as meat, but it probably isn't real meat. I mean,
it contains meat and meat-type substances.
Yes, there we go. Absolutely. Now, our next story takes us over to New Zealand. Actually, it was in Auckland. Live TV report took a feathery turn when a bird dive bombed the reporter mid-sentence.
Journalist Jessica Tyson was delivering a segment when a bird swooped in and struck her head. She laughed it off, kept recording, and later joked about the unexpected co-star. The clip quickly went viral.
Okay, so you know what came to mind when I read this? I was trying to get the video to download. I wasn't able to get it to download so I could actually watch it. But you know what came to mind?
Dive bombed, like pooped on her head?
No. The bird actually ran into her, according to what I had read. So you know what actually came to mind? Okay, everybody, this is what's coming to mind. Now that right there, what you just saw right there was Arizona Diamondback star Randy Johnson, the big unit.
Now Hall of Famer.
That was 2001, wasn't it?
That
was the year they won the World Series.
I mean, was it in spring training that happened?
Oh, it might have been spring training, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what I thought of. You know, if I was a bird and I was going to commit suicide,
Randy Johnson fastball.
I would be happy to die with the Randy Johnson fastball. I mean, he's a Cy Young Award winner, isn't he?
He's a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer now, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he beat the Yankees in the World Series and then later played for them just to say he played for them. But
he's the bird's kind of like what's the movie with the Estevez, the Cowboys? Young Guns.
Young Guns?
Yeah, Young Guns, where he's like, I'll make you famous.
Yeah.
That's Randy Johnson to the bird.
But it's just, these are things that are just like pure, I guess, happenstance. I mean, wrong place, wrong time. And it's great that this, if I can find the actual video, I'll link to it, or I'll put it in a clip when I clip shorts for this. Manually, not AI clipped, but when I clip manual shorts, if I can find it, I'll put that in.
Watch the bird explode.
I don't think the bird exploded because it started playing and then it froze up when I was looking at it, and that was it. But I don't think it actually exploded. I think the bird hit the reporter and went off his own way.
Oh, I was thinking of the Randy Johnson thing.
I'll have the Randy Johnson in there. We're going to watch that explode.
Yeah.
I mean, that will be like a couple of times I'm going to do that. Well, I mean, I will go back and forward, fast forward, rewind. I mean, it's a sight to see. I mean, getting hit with almost probably 100-some-mile-an-hour fastball.
When you said dive bombed at first, I thought the bird pooped on her head, and I was thinking of the scene in Harry and the Hendersons where they give him a bath in the neighbor's pool, and the neighbors are trying to figure out what happened, and the wife says, "Yeah, my husband thinks a giant condor flew over and took a poop in the pool." She didn't use the word poop, but yeah.
Yeah, we have to, because not Google AdSense, YouTube AdSense wouldn't be too happy if we use the actual word, and then we'd have to censor it. That'd be more editing for me in the long run, and
yada yada. No idea what that means.
All right, that wraps up our lighter headlines. Raccoons, bears, birds, and all stealing the spotlight today. Now, if you're enjoying these offbeat stories, make sure to hit subscribe and share. We've got plenty more where that came from.
And speaking of plenty more, the world record crowd has been busy breaking barriers in ways you wouldn't believe.
Now, from the fastest garden shed to Marathon Dodgeball. It's time for Strange World Records. Welcome back, everybody. Now it's time to get weird, because when it comes to world records, people do just about anything to make history. And we're talking sheds that outrun cars, marathon dodgeball games, and a Christmas tree made of balloons. Now, these aren't your everyday achievements. They're the kind that make you say, what? Someone actually did that?
Let's dive into the record books, because if Greg ever tried to break one, it'd probably be for longest grocery receipt or most coffee refills in a day.
Absolutely, everybody. I'm right there. Now, from backyard stores to the fast lanes, someone just set a record for the world's fastest garden shed.
Garden shed, huh?
Yep.
Guinness confirmed the shed, built on a modified vehicle chassis, hit speeds of over 100 miles per hour. The builder said it's both road legal and weatherproof, and proving you can store tools and break records at the same time. That's remember Wacky Races?
Mm-hmm. So what I thought about is, I knew this guy back in out of high school. He took a really small, tiny BMW.
Troy?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he put this freaking massive high-performance 383 Chevy motor into it, just so he could do like 10-second quarter miles.
I remember hearing about the poopy Beamer.
Yes. and it but it's the same thing. Let's go ahead and let's take a garden shed and strap it on there. It's like something you would see out of like a car that Hot Wheels would have.
That's the first thing I thought of was Wacky Races. They had all those cars
Yeah.
made out of different things, you know.
I mean, what everybody, I've come with some pretty odd ideas in my time, but I never thought of putting a garden shed on a car chassis and making it go down a track.
Yeah, that.
That's even one that yeah, but good for them. Good for them. That's actually cool.
Did they put shag carpet on the roof?
Yeah, it looks like the shed that Carl Spackler lived in Caddyshack. Now, if you think gym class was exhausting, try playing dodgeball for nearly 2 days straight.
Pass. A team in England set a Guinness World Record for playing dodgeball nonstop for 47 hours. Players rotated to keep the game alive, raising money for charity while dodging, ducking, dipping, and diving their way into the record books.
Okay, so all I could think of when I saw this story and I read about it, the only thing that came to my mind was Rip Torn.
Quebec, go ahead.
Me or... Yeah, shouldn't we, learn by dodging balls that are thrown at us, or...
That's what this sack of wrenches is for. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What?
Any other questions?
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Was this covered by ESPN 8, the Ocho? Which is an
actual channel now.
Yeah.
Where they have odd sports on.
Life imitating art, imitating life.
Exactly. I was sitting in the barber shop a couple of months back, and I happened to see they had ESPN on, and I saw it said ESPN 8, the Ocho, and I'm like thinking, are they watching Dodgeball? Nope, it can't be. It just went to a commercial. So, of course, I got my phone out, and I'm like, oh, there is such a channel. I mean, but yeah, when I found this article and I read this article, I just kept thinking of Dodgeball, the true underdog story I mean, great movie. If any of you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. Find it online. It's on some streaming service somewhere. Great movie.
I haven't watched it in a long time. Might have to watch it again.
You're gonna have to. I watched it a few months ago. I just had to. Once I saw that, I was like, oh, I gotta watch this.
My latest old movie rewatch was Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh yeah, that
I haven't seen that in ages, and I decided I was going to watch it one night when get my mind off the whole Jessica situation, and it did it. I hadn't seen it.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, great movie.
Yep,
great movie. And then speaking of movies, and it is the holidays, guys, and so I'm planning within the next couple weeks. I'm going to go binge.
It's a Wonderful Life.
No, I hate that one. Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
A Christmas classic.
Die Hard?
No, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Comment below on what you guys think. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie, or is Die Hard a movie that just happens to take place during Christmas?
Believe it or not, I didn't watch the original Die Hard until about 2 or 3 years ago.
He's dead to me, folks. He might be a communist, or he might actually be one of the people that are actually working for Hans Gruber. Oh, and finally forget pine needles. This Christmas tree is made entirely of balloons.
If you need a new supply, I've got them.
Good.
Staff at Moore Hall in Birmingham. Is this in England?
I'm not sure where it was. I'd have to take a look.
Birmingham is either Alabama or England.
Yeah.
Built a towering Christmas tree using more than. So
it's Birmingham, England then.
Oh, okay. Christmas tree using more than 8,000 balloons. Guinness certified it as the largest balloon Christmas tree ever assembled, standing over 30 feet tall and dazzling guests in the lobby.
First thing that came to mind. I've got that beat. My hometown, Chandler, Arizona. Every year since like the 1950s, they have put up a Christmas tree made of tumbleweeds. And I didn't get a chance to look into seeing if it's actually a Guinness record for the most tumbleweeds for a Christmas tree or something.
It probably is, because who else would do that?
That's very true.
They play like the Marty Robbins song in the background. Tumbling tumbleweeds.
What am I going to do with them, people? Really, what am I going to do? What am I going to do with them?
I think I'm suspended for next week.
You would only be so lucky. But yeah, I only thought of the Chandler, Arizona tumbleweed tree. Have you ever been to that? Have you ever seen it?
I probably have. I didn't really. If I saw it, I didn't know it was there. I grew up in Tempe, so.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Just a bunch of drunk college kids. No tumbleweed trees. Sorry.
No tradition like that. But I mean, it's actually really a neat thing to see, because I mean, it is. Every year they put the scaffolding up for it, and then they come in and they start building it. You see them build. If you're driving in downtown Chandler, you see them building it. I think it's Dr. A.J. Chandler Park or something.
Okay.
And right there in the heart of downtown, it's right across the way from the historical San Marcos Hotel, which I've stayed at many times, just because it's a beautiful hotel and it's fun. A lot of fun things to do in downtown.
100 years
Chandler.
Old plus.
Oh yeah, they've remodeled it though, so it isn't as cool as it was before. They remodeled it so it's a little more up to date. But years and years ago, you used to walk into it and you walked into the main lobby. It looked like it did 100 years ago. I mean, it was open, big fireplace, wood rafters. I mean, the whole deal. But this Christmas tree is so amazing. Actually, it's just neat to see, and they light it up like a regular tree.
Is it real tumbleweeds?
Real tumbleweeds.
They must go pretty far out in the desert to get those.
In fact, one year it got set on fire. So back in the 80s, I think it was.
It wasn't me and Matt, I swear.
Back in the 80s, yeah, you guys weren't even out that way. I mean, it's a really neat thing to see. Look it up, guys. The Chandler, Arizona tumbleweed Christmas tree.
I heard they had a Christmas parade out there last night. It was probably part of that. Huh?
That was probably the lighting of it then, because they usually do that. They usually do that all at the same time. I mean, it's just the coolest thing to see. I mean, it is really really neat.
Light it up. No, flip the switch, not the lighter.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Well,
And
anyway.
that's the latest batch of record-breaking oddities, from sheds on wheels to balloon trees, proving that, once again, human creativity knows no limits or boundary of common sense.
Honestly, if you ever tried for a record, it would be for the most coffee consumed during one episode.
Hey, I'd wear that crown proudly. But for now, that wraps up Strange World Records.
Which means we're about to wrap up this episode too.
Well, everyone, I think I hear the heavenly angels singing. Now, if you've had fun with us today, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and share the show. It helps us keep bringing you the stories you didn't need to know.
Or the ones that you didn't know you needed.
Yeah, too.
And we'll be back with more odd headlines, wild records, and plenty of laughs. Until then, stay curious.
Now, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week with more This Week in Weird.
Oh, what happened to 2 and 2?
Did you miss the memo? We're weekly now?
So 1 and 1?